Hey, this is Janelle Clander from breakupschool.com, and you are listening to the 5 massive mistakes most girls make post-breakup. It's easy to act like a crazy girl after breakup. Why? Because we are overwhelmed by emotion, and we're not really acting like ourselves. Make life easier for you post-split by avoiding these 5 things. In a world where we can create anything we want, create something healthy and easy for your healing process after this breakup. You deserve it. All right, number 1 mistake, sleeping around. Okay, it's easy to do. You're out at a club, and that guy that you know has been into you forever is finally making the move because he knows you're single. I mean, he's good looking and nice enough. And logically, it makes sense to go home with him. You know, I'm single now, you're thinking. But ask yourself this. Are you acting out of a place of confusion and sadness? Or are you acting out of a place that you really feels right going home with him? That deep down your gut that feels like a good idea. If any part of you feels confused or uncertainty, then don't do it. Moving on physically with someone too quickly can make your post-breakup blues even more intense. Because then all you're thinking about is your ex and comparing that guy to your ex. If you focus on you and your friends, you won't be comparing your ex to anyone. Give yourself some self-love and some me time. You deserve it. All right, massive mistake number 2, staying at home too much. Now, although staying at home can be good for your healing because it allows time for meditation, journaling, chill time, reflection on what worked and what didn't from your breakup, if you are spending too much time at home alone, you can get stuck in the sadness and depression stage of your breakup. And spending too much time by yourself can hold you in this progress. So getting together with a friend to watch a movie, go to a museum, walk in the park, go to dinner, can help get you smiling again, joking around. As we gradually let go of what we thought the relationship would be, we start to see life in a new, fabulous light. Spend time at home and process and heal, but remember the importance of laughing with a friend, the importance of enjoying life outside your house. Massive mistake number 3, partying a bit too much. Now, this is typically a guy's way of coping post-breakup, but it is something I see females do as well. Although getting out of the house is great, as we just talked about in mistake number 2, it is possible to hit the partying too hard. Late nights, drinking, sometimes drugs. It's normal to feel the pull towards the party scene. Maybe you have some single friends that are now thrilled that you can join them in their downtown weekend adventures. I mean, you have more time now that you're single, right? Partying is a great way of getting out there, meeting new friends, reconnecting with old ones, but beware of partying more than you're healing. When we go out and party hard, we spend the entire night under the influence and the entire next day not completely ourselves because we're hungover. When we are in these states, we aren't actually processing the emotions that come up post-breakup. We're actually stopping our progress. If we feel sadness and we grab a drink, we're actually going to feel worse because if we feel sadness, it's actually healthier to honor that emotion, reflect on it, find out where it comes from, so that way we can move past it much more quickly. It's a way of suppressing our emotions, and when we suppress our emotions, we don't move on. I've seen people post-breakup that appeared to be doing fine, only to find out that a few drinks in, that the sadness and fear couldn't be masked any longer. You know if your partying's getting out of hand. Admit it to yourself, and spend some more time honoring these emotions that come up and reflecting on the lessons learned from the relationship so you can finally move past it and be emotion-free from your ex. It will be worth it. Massive mistake number 4, stalking them physically and or virtually. We know our partner's habits both in the physical world and virtual world. We know it so well that it's easy to find ourselves driving by their work or frequent hangout. It's also easy to follow their every move on social media. You're thinking, they weren't online this much this week, I wonder why. Stalking your ex will only drive you freaking bananas. A breakup is hard enough. Don't fuel the emotional fire by adding stalking to the mix. You can't move forward from your breakup if you do this. If you want to make a healthy decision for present and future you, cut the virtual ties and avoid places where your ex hangs out for a while. Massive mistake number 5, trying to stay friends with your ex. Now, this is a biggie. It might be the biggest mistake we make. Now, here is a disclaimer before I go any further. I am not saying here that you can't be friends with your ex or any of your exes. What I'm saying is that post-breakup, when we try to stay friends with our ex, we keep ourselves at a standstill in the breakup. I had a friend that stayed casual friends with her ex for 4 years after they split, and finally admitted to herself and to me that 4 years later, she wasn't over him. Now, I knew it, of course, but she didn't want to admit it because she didn't want to stop talking to him. Every guy she dated pointed out that she wasn't over her ex, and this was years later. It is so important to cut ties, at least right away. If my friend would have cut ties completely that first year, for example, she might have been able to be friends with her ex again. The length of time that people need space in order to heal, to be friends, varies, but I will say that most people don't actually end up staying friends with their ex. Many people think it's a good idea right away, but it's really because we don't want to let go of our best friend. Give yourself space and allow healing so you can be ready and open for that new relationship. There aren't really any mistakes in life. We have the opportunity to learn from everything. When we have an experience, we can learn from it and grow and be even more fabulous than ever before. Life is about learning and growing, and you deserve great things in life. I want to offer you a free clarity session with me where you'll get clarity on the areas where you are holding yourself back in life. Why is this important? Because we get into patterns with our blocks, and we continue to let these things hold us back in life until we shift them. Shifting them takes awareness and some effort, but it's essential to living the life you want. Fabulous love life, dream job, dream house, whatever you want in life, you can have it, but you have to start releasing these blocks that are holding you back. Now, everyone has issues, everyone has blocks, but it comes with awareness to releasing them. When it comes to moving forward from a breakup, we can do it either quickly and easily, or we can stay in sadness and anger and anything else that's holding us back. I know which path I've chosen. So this is a free gift to you. And I'm excited to take you through this and have this chat with you on the phone and figure out what's holding you back. It's free and it's totally worth it. So click the link below to schedule the clarity session with me. I will talk to you soon.